I have liquid oxygen. I got this from Amazon, and it's a dietary supplement. It's concentrated liquid oxygen. I did my homework. I looked on Wikipedia. I looked on Google search to see if it was a safe supplement, and then it says liquid oxygen products claim to add extra oxygen to the human body, most often through a chemical process in the digestive system, like the breakdown of hydrogen peroxide, magnesium peroxide. While the FDA describes these products as being inert, which I don't know what that means, of course they will, and has penalized some producers who made explicit medical claims, as it has not been prohibited by the sale. So I'm saying that looking at the Wikipedia and by trying the product out to see what these drops do, like it'll say suggested usage is 10 drops for 8 ounces of water to consume. Then it says do not take drops directly without diluting. You better dilute because, yeah, you will be sick. It's like drinking hydrogen peroxide. But yeah, the chemical compound within this is actually pretty cool. So I actually put, instead of ingesting the 10 drops that it suggests that you put in your water for consumption, I actually put the 10 drops in my essential oil diffuser. Because if I'm going to smell these oils and aromas, and I'm going to essentially put more toxins in my upper respiratory, essentially, why don't I just put some oxygen in it? Maybe I can breathe better. I noticed that at night, particularly, I end up having a choke or a cough because we have wildfires. And there's too much ash in the air, but it's too small of an environment to keep your doors and windows closed. So I usually like the sea breeze. Since I live by the ocean, leave my doors open. But I usually wake up with, a little bit of some dander in my throat. After doing this for 2 days, I actually found out, I don't, it like encourages my mucous membranes to do its work and not, you know what mucus does. Hi, Mel. Hi, Skylar. So, yeah, liquid oxygen, I put it in my spray bottle. This has eucalyptus and Comper's oil. So, I call this my cold buster. So, no one can walk by me and say that they're going to have an allergy. Right? So, I like this. This is my cold buster. It says 10 drops of liquid oxygen. It has 3 drops of Comper's oil. And Comper's is like what they put in Vicks. You know those cold remedies? The vapor. This is the natural what it is. So it's a good essential oil, Comper's oil. And then I put a little eucalyptus, like 5 drops of eucalyptus. So I'm cheating and beating. It's like doing that hack stuff. I'm trying to hack, I'm trying to get my motivation again. What else was I going to share with you guys? I also do I do CBD as well. I do a lot of CBD. So this is 500 milligrams. I usually do 3 drops under my tongue. And it's not so much that it's an instant fix for anxiety relief and angst and whatever. It's more of like you have to do it every day and try to do it at the same time every day so your body can have some sense of control. And you're teaching your serotonin to compromise with the CBD oil. You could also maybe possibly smudge CBD oil on your body. Let's say if you're going outside and it's summertime and the sun is burning. That's why I do with my skin. I smudge CBD oil. So I have like a blend It's with massage oil with CBD at 10,000 milligrams for my external. So that's really been helping my body, like the external. For the internal, I usually try to do 500 milligrams or less because I don't want to have a complete, slowdown of my body. You want natural cortisol production, and CBD sometimes can interfere with cortisol production, and that's kind of scary. If you want to do a cortisol slow down, do ashwagandha, do it naturally. I also have lion's mane mushrooms. These are approved. Why, thank you. I have a compromised immune system, so I'm trying not to get sick because, like, people thought, like, if the Rona was a problem, imagine flu season and Rona's running around. You'll get a double dose, Chad. So I'm doing this now so I do not get sick. Hi, Jules. This is lion's mane mushroom extract. It says to take 3 capsules a day, which I do not. These are not the shrooms that you hallucinate on from the 70s, people. But it does give you it does make you like. I've noticed it does help your mood. I like this better than ashwagandha. Ashwagandha and L-theanine and all that. It kind of makes you like. You kind of go in and out, but this is actually pretty good. I got it from Amazon too. Do not exceed the amount of dosage recommended for a 24-hour period. So I usually do like one. If you guys just tuned in, I was just talking about liquid oxygen. I think I found a hack. My neighbor upstairs, she says, I hope you don't disappear giving all these free secrets. I'm like, girl, please. That's why these products are available. Okay, so liquid oxygen. I actually instead of consuming the 10 drops that they say put in your water, I actually put it in my essential oil diffuser. And if I'm pumping this thing every day, it's just the same as ingesting it. So I'm trying to teach my gut and my immune system and my serotonin. All that is your stomach. People think your immune system is your upper respiratory, and people think your serotonin is your head. It's not. The cerebral cortex is like the center control of everything that's happening in your stomach. So if you feel sick, excuse me, I have hiccups. If you feel sick, it's because there's a connection to your stomach to the center of, your nervous central nervous system. So liquid oxygen, if you just tuned in, I put that in my essential oil spray bottle. This is Comper's oil and eucalyptus with distilled water. And if you don't want to buy or can't buy distilled water, or you don't have distilled water, boil it. Or if you have a teapot, boil it, let it cool for 6 hours or so. And then you have, like, I boil water in the beginning of the day and I'll just leave it there. And then by the end of the day, I'm like, oh, I have extra boiled water. Boom, distilled. And so I have the liquid oxygen here. I call this my cold buster because it has Compers. I think I put 3 drops. And then I put eucalyptus 5, and I have 10 drops of liquid oxygen. Liquid oxygen actually helps your red blood cell flow, not production, the flow. So if you can breathe, it actually keeps your veins clear and open. It doesn't shrink your veins like alcohol and things like that. Sometimes when we smell aromas too, we don't realize that it can actually dehydrate our veins by blocking our oxygen flow. So anyway, that's all I want to share with people. Amazon, some people just earn on Amazon. I don't, but I'm gonna buy me another bottle of liquid oxygen for emergency, put in my emergency kit. The face mask, Aaron. I also want to share that, like, CBD gummies are great. Like, CBD gummies, this is 1,000 milligrams. And I found out having these like one per night, I am like, my dreams are so good and positive, and I'm staying awake longer. I'm sorry, I'm staying asleep longer. One more thing before I go. Whichever face mask you guys have, and I better be the professional to show you guys, the recommended one that you should have, but the ones that we look dorky in. Hi, Susie. And shout out to YouTube. I'm going to post this on my YouTube channel. So this is the the dorky face mask, right? And then this is the one that we wash with our clothes and we just throw it on just because we want to respect people who think that there's Armageddon. The face mask is going to protect them from the end of the world. I'm sorry. Comper's oil. So this is what they use for Vicks and all the vapor rubs that you guys smudge with, and those burn. But Compers is actually very light. It's like it's kind of like it's kind of like in between eucalyptus and tea tree oil. But I love even just mixing the three together. It's gonna dry up all of that nasty lingering bacteria that is in your respiratory culture. But like I'll smudge on the outside of the mask, so that way when I'm wearing it, not only am I preventing outside germs that might flow to my mask, that get through it and then up in your respiratory culture, but my own CO2 that I'm putting out of my mouth, I'm actually putting in something healthy and essential and natural. So even if you want to put a little smudge, like one drop with distilled water, I'm just trying to be safe here. I'm not recommending it, but you know your body. But just a little smudge, and just wear your mask. And then you having the vapor is actually opening your respiratory, but it's also helping encouraging your lungs and your CO2. It's helping kind of like filter out you breathing in your own toxic air, but it's actually throwing in a little bit of the vapor to eliminate the toxicity in your own air, if that makes any sense. This one, I actually would take my mix of eucalyptus and Compers and the liquid oxygen, and I'll spray it in my cotton mask, because the cotton mask can hold it, y'all. Cotton masks don't do diddly squat. So I'll spray my Cold Buster blend. Literally, I don't care. Eucalyptus is strong, but my bad breath is stronger. So I'd rather just wear this instead with my Cold Buster blend. I noticed my nose stopped running with this blend, because it's weird. Every time we put on the mask and go outside, our nose starts running. So my whole poke fun at this whole thing is they say, I have to say CV19. They say CV19, the Cove, Miss Rona. It's nose droplets. Well, duh, it's nose droplets if you're wearing a mask and it causes you to heat up your own, CO2, and, it's dripping out. Of course it's going to be nose droplets. Y'all need to quit playing with us. So anyway, my blend here is Compers oil, eucalyptus, and liquid oxygen. And I just spray it on my cotton mask like so. Even when I come back in from outside, because people forget, like, when you're outdoors, you're collecting so much crap, and then you're coming back indoors. You just brought crap indoors. So when I come back in, I spray this thing, and I leave it and let the bacteria and germs be eliminated by the eucalyptus. People don't know this too, but you can actually use eucalyptus with your multi-purpose cleaner. You can use lemon juice, distilled water, and eucalyptus, and scrub down your surfaces in your kitchen. And even if you have hardwood floors, like for me, I have hardwood floors. I'm starting to, because I had rugs before, but then I need to breathe. Because I noticed when I was sick back in May, I wasn't getting a lot of airflow, especially having to quarantine for 14 days as required back in May. I wasn't getting the right airflow. So that did not help me in the recovery process after being exposed. So what I learned is clear the way around your sleeping areas of where your common area is. Have the hardwood floors exposed. Use some eucalyptus oil. Smudge it on a cotton rag with hot water. And just smudge the eucalyptus in your hardwood floors. I have stools that are wood. So any type of wood or metal, not metal, wood or I have quartz counters. I think those are those are granite, not quartz. Granite countertops. I'll smudge that. I have glass surfaces too. I'll put sanitizer with eucalyptus, and I'll rub my glass tops. So it's really nice. It's really beneficial. Eucalyptus. Who would have thought? But it's a cold buster. And flu season is coming up right around the corner. So stock up on your eucalyptus. I'm being very honest, you guys. Because the thing is, I don't know. I'm ranting too much. But put it this way. We didn't have flu season during the pandemic. So imagine when things open up around Thanksgiving, Halloween, Christmas time, and then flu season's right there. It's going to be a disaster. We should have had the pandemic after Labor Day. So anyways, liquid oxygen really helps. I forgot there was actual healthy... there was a description of this. I'll put this in my comments below. So that, but this is for Facebook. YouTube, you guys won't be able to see this. But for my YouTube viewers, I'm going to put a link on my description box so that you guys can click on it and read it for yourselves, the benefits of this. And other than that, I'll let you guys go. Have a wonderful day. Bye.